What is do, y'all? Welcome to my channel. It is me, Candace, at Beauty and Writing. Who are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by today, and welcome to my AuthorTube family. I am working on my debut novel called Hecaton, and Hecaton is a adult dark fantasy novel with subplot of some romance. Some tropes that you could think of that this novel is. I'm still trying to work on this, y'all. Working on my pitch. Now, with this project that I am working on, there are some tropes that I want to list to you all so that this can help me with my pitch, because this is my first time ever doing something like this. And I know I have a couple of videos up already, but as I work through the process of Hecaton, everything is just evolving, but I have my staples of my tropes that this project is about: character-driven strategy, bloodlines, fated mates, magical systems, and mythical creatures. I am currently working on draft 2. I completed the first draft July 15th of this year, and I finished up the prologue, chapter 1 and chapter 2, and now I'm working on chapter 3 revisions of this project, and I must say that it is going extremely well. So a couple things that I'm gonna have y'all do with me today: we're going to fill out our planner, then we're going to write down the days that we're going to post on social media so I can give you all content of what I'm currently working on and just some things that I really enjoy by writing. And then the third thing we're gonna work on today is I'm gonna show you all my Google Sheets and how I track my drafts, the first draft compared to the second draft. I'm gonna show y'all side by side how I take a look at that to show y'all how much word count, maybe if the scene types change, or if well, not the POV, because I ain't gonna show y'all that because that's gonna give away too much. We're gonna do those three things today so that I can show y'all. All right, so let's hop on down to it. All right, y'all, so this is my weekly planner that I do use. I know y'all see stains here, but please ignore that. I really do apologize, so let's not look right here. So this is my weekly planner that I use throughout the week to make sure that I am staying on track with everything that I have going on. So for last week, 9/21, starting out, this is Sunday. I put interlock until December. I told y'all that I just need to focus on things that I have going on. So I just made a mental note to myself just to see this every day, that I am going to be focusing on what I have going on. My priorities for the week, just to make sure to know that I can do it, is my morning and nighttime skincare, and that is thoroughly, adding in my washing my face, the toner, the serum, dark spot corrector, hydrating face oil, sunscreen, and moisturizer. Just making sure I'm going through every single step of my skincare morning and night, and I have done that. And actually, most recently this past week had gotten Invisalign, so my skincare routine at nighttime has gotten a little longer. So now that's like an extra step that I'm adding in, and I'm making sure that I do my Invisalign's nighttime routine as well. We'll come back over to the habit. No, we'll go over to the habit tracker. So with the habit tracker here, I have some goals set in mind for the week. I didn't necessarily complete everything. The only thing I know for sure that I did not complete was the exercise. Even though I go outside walking for the day, I'm not really counting that as exercise because I need to actually weight train. But my skincare routine, I did all of that for the week, even on Saturday and Sunday. So we're going to fill that in. Reading, I did not read this week at all, and I put down open here because I wasn't sure how often I was going to get to actually reading. So I did not complete any reading for this past week. Book revisions, I completed book revisions literally almost every day this week, except for this weekend. I did not do any book revisions. I did book revisions on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. My water intake, I fell short this week, to be honest with you all. I don't remember how many ounces I drank this week. I know Saturday and Sunday was definitely a bust, but I've only filled out my water bottle once, and it's a 40-ounce tumbler that I had from Buc-ee's. So I at least got about 40 ounces in most days, but I did not get that. And then my 5 a.m. wake up routine, I've been waking up every day at 5 o'clock. Obviously, not Saturday and Sunday because those are not my work days for my 9 to 5. But I did go ahead and wake up every day that week. Every day, Monday through Friday. All right. And then now heading over to the second portion over here is what I fill out daily throughout my week. Starting with Monday all the way till Saturday. I know this says weekend, but I do this for Saturdays. Just because Sunday is the day where I'm supposed to fill this out. Yesterday I did not get to do that. All right, so I written down that on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I worked on some book revisions, and I went ahead and did that. And then on Wednesday, I was going to relax and read. I did not read, but however, I did watch TV. So I actually sat in the living room on the couch, and it felt really great to do that because I haven't done it in a while, because I'm normally at my creative state doing things, or I'm watching TV on my monitor. But that's what I have down for this week. And then for Saturday, I post my video book revisions. I did not get to do that week. And then self-care nails, I did not do my nails on Saturday. I want to say I did my nails on either Thursday or Friday. Today is the 29th, 9, 28, 25. Now, one thing about me, y'all, is that I have bigger handwriting, as you can see. So that's the only struggle that I have with this, is that I have bigger handwriting. So sometimes it doesn't always fit. So we're going to fill out Monday's date. This is 9/29, 9/30. I think it's only 30 days in September. So this is 10/1, 10/2, 10/3, and 10/4. All right, so today, which I already know what we're working on today, is I'm going to record a video. And I am going to work on some revisions tonight because I've really been enjoying doing nighttime revisions. So, Hecaton revision. You see how I write big, y'all. All right, so we have that down for today. Record video and then Hecaton revision. Next up, what we're going to do on Tuesday, I'm going to post a carousel on Instagram. Okay, post IG carousel. And then after that, I'm also going to edit video. I'm going to do video editing. I'm going to do video editing. And then I'm also going to upload the video. And then Saturday, I'm actually going to post on YouTube. Post video. Wednesday, I'm going to do more revisions with Project Hecaton. Thursday, I'm going to do more Hecaton revision. And then Friday, do more Hecaton revision. I know y'all probably like, Candace, are you going to catch a break? So when I'm doing these revisions, y'all, my focus is at least to get an hour in of writing, not to do like 10 million hours of it. If it may turn into 2 hours, then so be it. This is where I'm finding my happy place. All right. And then on Thursday, oh, you know what? So Thursday, I'm going to post the Instagram reel. And then I'm also going to post that on YouTube. Well, it's called the YouTube short. And I want to say for my carousel, I'm gonna post that too. YouTube, I guess a short. I'll just turn it into a short. Let's head over to this side over here. So I still want to focus on my 5 a.m. My 5 a.m. wake up. Today I actually overslept, but I still got up around 5:20 this morning. So I'm going to give myself that for actually waking up. My goal for 5 a.m. wake up is going to be 5 out of 5 days. I'm actually going to turn this here so it's better for me to write. 5 out of 5. Let's see. Water intake. My goal used to be water intake was 60 fluid ounces a day. But let me focus on 40 for right now. 40 ounces. I did not get that, so I still have time to get that today. So I'm trying to eat 40 ounces 7 out of 7 days for the week. Book revisions. Book revision. Book revision. Let's see. Book revision we have down 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 out of 7 days for the week. Do I have it down on my work on book tonight? I sure do. And then what else we have? Skincare. That needs to be 7 out of 7 days of the week. Okay. I'm gonna keep writing down exercise until I get out of my procrastination phase with that. That's 4 out of 7 days out of the week. And then also I will like to read. This is just going to be open. And there is a total there. I'm going to do my best to get that filled out for this week. All right, so next up, what I want to do is my weekly focus is to update this planner daily. Let's see, update planner. I don't know what it is, y'all, but when I be talking a lot, I just start choking. That's just what happened just a few minutes ago. Now, as far as filling out the to-do priority and notes, I don't really have anything to fill down just yet for that, because sometimes I just be writing stuff just to write it. Like I know for last week, my morning and nighttime skincare routine, there was one night on Saturday night, I was like, I'm too tired. I don't feel like doing it. And I'm thinking to myself, if I don't do my nighttime routine, then I'm going to give myself the ability to build that habit of not doing my skincare routine. And so I was like, no, Candace, just go ahead and do it. You're going to feel good about yourself. And I did. I honestly felt really great about myself. So I don't have any to-dos or priorities for this week just yet. I will fill these out as I go along. But I just wanted to go ahead and show that to y'all. What we have here right now that you're looking at is my at a glance. This is how I am comparing draft 1 to draft 2 as I'm working along with this project. Now, for the sake of showing y'all this information, I went ahead and deleted quite a bit of information because I didn't want y'all seeing information pertaining to the actual novel, because it will honestly just give away a lot of information. But over here on this side, this is draft 1 and then this is draft 2. So currently right now I've completed the prologue, chapter 1 and chapter 2. And with these the POVs did change on these, I'll be honest with y'all. And the word count is different from what I had before. So draft one had 702 word count, whereas I have a 768. I'm trying to see if I can read that because I don't have my glasses on, y'all. That's 788. And then chapter two had 1,367. Chapter two has 2,311. And then chapter two for draft one had 3,090 versus draft two has 2,431. So I'm really trying to aim for the word count for each chapter to at least be between 2,500 and 3,000. The prologue, I'm not trying to reach for that because that's just the opening beginning scene to hook and reel you in. But I do need to, potentially go back and add more here. But this is where I see the vision of these two chapters being based on what is happening, and I don't want to have too much unnecessary chatter happening within those chapters. So currently right now I am standing at 5,535 words. And something else I thought was awesome, but I had to take it off, was the POV that does list up here just to let me know for character A, B, and C, D, E, F, G, however it goes. If I'm not gonna say y'all, how many chapters is of that person. And then I also have a count of what is completed and not started and unassigned. And that goes for the same thing as far as draft one that I did that too. I just went ahead and delete out the information that I'm showing you all so that you all can see currently where I am with this process. Also to note, I deleted CapCut off my computer, well, my tablet, because that's what I'm working off of right now, my Windows Surface Pro, I think it is. The version I have does not hold a lot of storage, so I went ahead and had to delete CapCut. So that's why you all are viewing, are seeing this view of how it is right now. Is because I can't screen record. I can only screen record by actually turning the phone to the camera. So, yeah, but that's what I wanted to show y'all, how I am tracking my progress. Yeah, I'm currently using Ellipsis to do all of my writing. I'm having an absolute amazing time using that platform. And the reason why is because it's plain and simple and it's straight to the point of formatting. And I really enjoy that a lot, especially at nighttime. Sorry, y'all, I have like a headache and I think I need to go take something, but especially at nighttime, there's different features where you can change out the colors of the platform. I normally have it in the black and white mode, and during the day sometimes I might put it on white just because aesthetically it looks really nice, but I normally have it on the black and white mode. But I'm just having like the most amazing time using that. So but that's all I wanted to show y'all today. Just a little organization of things of what I have going on, how I'm planning out my weeks to do writing and posting content to show that with you all. For those who are interested in this novel, I'm just so excited and thrilled that I am doing this. And this is crazy to think that I'm going to be putting something out to the world for you all to read. And I also would like to say too that within the next couple weeks, I'm also going to be game planning of a timeline of finishing up draft 2 and then working on draft 3 and sending it off to an editor, or do I want to work on sending draft 2 off to an editor and then getting some feedback from it. I'm just like all in all and just like all to pieces of like what to do next, because this is my very first time and I'm learning from a lot of different people. This network that I attended this past week, and I've met this beautiful lady who is a published author and her daughter is one as well. And so she provided me with some really great insight. And so I'm just really, really excited. And so I can't wait to show you all what I've been working on. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it, but just know that I love it because it's my style and what I enjoy. So thank y'all so much for watching this video today. I hope this brings you all some inspiration, even if you're not an author or a writer like myself. I hope this gives you inspiration on planning out your week so that you can be set up for success. I hope y'all have a good rest of the day. I know that I will. I'm gonna have a good rest of the night. I'm so excited about this nighttime writing. I'm gonna make me a nice cup of tea as well too. Get my salt lamps on, get my candle on, have the lights off, have my desk clean. I'm gonna wipe it down. I'm gonna wash this chocolate stain off my mat that I know y'all seen and y'all was like, "Ill, Candace, what is that?" But yeah, I'm gonna have myself a good time. Yeah, so y'all have a good rest of the day once again, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can like this video and leave a comment of some ways that you like to plan your things out for the week. And if you're interested in this planner, just let me know. It's not an affiliate or anything like that. I'll go ahead and post it in the comments if you're interested in it. And who knows, maybe one day I'll have my own planner specifically for writers who would like to write, and then also maybe one for those who are not writers. Maybe that's something I could think about later. Yeah, make sure to follow me on my socials. Instagram, you're more than welcome to follow me there. And here on YouTube, I post videos now Saturdays at 10 o'clock a.m. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I will be posting more on there, sharing more content relating to my writing and specifically also for Hecaton. All right, well, y'all have a good rest of the day. Bye.